The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
In my view, the recent lower readings on inflation likely reflect transitory factors.
Transitory. That's all she ever talked about. Transitory factors. Everything's one time. It's like the corruption in the big corporations when they give us their profits. Everything is a one-time expense, so they don't have to write it off. So if a company's making $1 million, really making, let's say, $800,000, they can get up to $1 million by just saying, oh, we lost all those light bulbs over there. And let's say the light bulbs, the ones they order in, every quarter, a lot of waste. The light bulbs are broken, but it's every quarter. They'll lie and say, oh, that's only happened one time. That's just one time. You hear that all the time. It's a one-time event, so we don't have to write it off, make our numbers look better. She does the same thing. She lies about inflation. Are you nuts? My God. Over the last couple of decades, the cost of living has grown so much faster than our paychecks. It just drives me insane. Plus, everything's transitory. It just goes right through. It's not permanent.
The committee believes that the recent softness partly reflects transitory factors.
We do think that these factors are transitory.
It's transitory.
Yeah, so what's transitory? That you haven't got a paycheck increase in 10 years when you figure in inflation? Are you kidding me? People haven't. That's the fact. That's the truth. Oh, but it's transitory. It doesn't always happen. It's been happening almost 2 decades, but yet they call it transitory. Low inflation. That's the biggest lie of all. Medical expenses have grown 57% since 2003. 57%. Thank you, President Obama. Food, housing costs climbed 36%. But it's transitory.
The committee believes that the recent softness partly reflects transitory factors.
Yeah, see, that's all transitory factors. Your food going up, that's a one-time event. The housing costs climbed 36%. That's one-time event. It's transitory. What are you, nuts? All I know, the math I look at, when you got food going up, and you got food and housing alone going up 36% and 32% respectively, that's also, remember, is expanding the terrible income inequality we have. So what recovery? We keep hearing about recovery. I had to laugh today with the 3.3% GDP. Everybody was so excited over this 3.3% GDP. Really? Where did the money come from? What did people spend money on? Healthcare. Now, that's not a luxury. Now, if they spent that kind of money on durable goods, buying a van or buying a TV or buying whatever, appliances, that'd be terrific. But they're spending their money on healthcare, and you know where else they're spending their money? Cars, autos. That's where the money went. But autos, that's not spending, that's debt collecting. The average household in this country is in debt $137,000. They'll be working the rest of their life to pay that off. 39% of millennials are still living with their parents. They can't get a decent job. About 20% of adults aged 26 to 34, again, are living with their parents or other family members because they can't make it. And that's up 17% since 2012. But that, too, is transitory. Transitory. Our middle class, which is the backbone to this country. Middle class is the country. That's the backbone. Just like small business is the backbone. It's been eroding. Do you know, and nobody wants to talk about this, that the middle class right now, in 2015, it's the first time that the middle class is now a minority of our population. Minority, middle class. We're slipping. We're going into poverty. Just like when you have a full-time job, you go to part-time. Nobody wants to talk about that. Your next stop is poverty. Always happens. Don't you just love this nonsense? Just drives me nuts. Just drives me absolutely crazy. It's just all lies. You know the one that really drives me nuts, really gets me grumpy, is we always hear from every president how they're going to do this highway spending. And the spending is going to just be tremendous, just going to be, the economic growth is going to explode from 3% GDP to 5%. Because we're going to be building bridges, we're going to be building new highways and airports, and just fantastic. Then they give us this garbage that every $1 billion they spend on highways, they say that there's a multiple effect. Every $1 they spend on highways, you start out with 25,000, say creates 25,000 new jobs. But then it goes up to 45,000. So think of it this way. Every $1 billion spent on highways adds 45,000 new jobs to the economy. Wait a minute. That's not true. Now, but before they can spend the $1 billion on the roads and so forth, purchasing the asphalt and steel, it has to borrow that money or has to tax somebody to get the money. So all we're doing is shifting money from one sector to another. So while we have 45,000 jobs building these highways and bridges and airports, we're losing 45,000 jobs over here because we're taxing these people to get the money. Money doesn't come from the sky. When you keep hearing, we're going to have all this infrastructure building. Really? When we're running such huge deficits? $500 billion, now this $1.4 trillion tax cut is going to increase our yearly budget deficit up another $90 billion. It's already about $550 billion. It's going to go up another $90 billion. Now, if we had surplus and we didn't have to tax people or borrow to build the bridges, that's one thing. But when you're borrowing or taxing the same amount of jobs you're creating, you're losing. So we're not building the economy. Highway spending is a myth. It's a lie. Sounds good. Terrific. Maybe they should just cut waste. How about trying that? Maybe if you just tried cutting waste. Remember how Obama lied to us? I mean, that guy's the biggest liar in the earth. Remember what he told, if you don't believe me, ask anybody that got the cancellation mail of your insurance after he told us we could keep it. But the waste is unbelievable. Remember what Obama said? That the vice president, Joe, he was the new sheriff in town. Boy, he was going to cut this waste. This is Joe, our sheriff. Really? Well, we just found out. We found just a waste of $400 billion under Obama. $400 billion. Where was Joe the sheriff? They spent under Obama $2.6 million studying chimpanzees. Another $52 million to support the chimpanzee biomedical research. I don't get it. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what Max Best does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up to the minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine, plus the Phil's Gang philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Joe will keep an eye on how precious tax dollars are being spent. To you, he's Mr. Vice President, but around the White House, we call him the sheriff. Because if you're misusing taxpayer money, you'll have to answer to him.
So, $400 billion wasted doing studies, a lot of that doing studies on monkeys. Are you crazy? What are you, nuts? I mean, this is insane. The waste is horrible. If we could just cut the waste in this country. But see, and that's why we're always spending more than we take in. That's a deficit. Then we add that on to our national debt. That means our interest rates go up, and that means you lose your job or you can't get a good job. Most people don't get that. Most people don't even understand what the national debt is. When I hear the national debt, $20 trillion, it goes in one ear and out the other. But they do know all the batting averages. They know what ball player does what, when, how long he's on a team, the college playoffs. They know all this, but they have no clue the reason they can't get a raise or the reason they're working two jobs and can't get one good job. Because the government spends more than it takes in. Oh, and this thing about government spending is a good thing. You know, you always hear that from the liberals. Government spending is terrific, creates jobs. It costs jobs. It's a lie. But we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's go make some money together.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
Okay, I gotta. This is really it. This is just so beautiful. Listen to Kramer, what he's saying. This guy calls in on a show. Okay, now listen to this.
What's up? My stock is.
Don't say what's up. What's up? I want him to say Kramer. What's up? I want to be little Jim. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Kramer, you would know the difference between up and down.
What's up? My stock is BZUN. It had good earnings, beat earnings, and is going nowhere.
Yeah, you know, I thought the earnings were good, but the stock had gone up 10 points since we had them on.
Yeah, we had to. What happened? We had the CEO on. Went up 10 points. What's going on here? The stock's dropped 27% since I recommended it. What happened? But then he says,
But I do think under 30, that stock is a buck.
So he tells you to buy the stock. It's down 27%. Now he's telling you cost average down. Buy more of it. That's one of the worst things you ever can do. Don't ever listen to anybody that tells you to buy more of it, to average your costs. That's the worst thing. When you start averaging is when a stock is going up and it's making new yearly highs. That's when you add to your position. You have to be a dope to think when you're in a losing position and your stock is collapsing. Why? Because institutions aren't buying it. And you could see this. It was amazing. You could see when he started to recommend this thing, you could see immediately when it turned red. This started to turn red in September. Red. Still red today. And he says, well, we had the CEO on. So what? CEO hasn't got anything to do with it. It has to do with money. It has to do with the institutions. It has to do with insurance companies, hedge funds, institutional banks, big banks, small banks, commercial banks, investment banks. They're the ones that make the market go up when they all buy the same stock together. So that's why I devoted my whole life to finally coming up with a chart that identifies when that happens. Instead of listening to these stupid fundamentals. Oh, I had the CEO on. This is a strong buy because I had the CEO on. I got this information for you. No, it doesn't matter if you had the Virgin Mary come down. It doesn't matter. One thing moves the stock. Money. Not your money, not my money, the institutional money. When all the hedge funds call each other, say, let's not start buying Google. Let's start buying BBC. That's how it works. Look. We have for our video stocks, I tell you every day that this is the best place to come because for people who just say, I'm too busy. The truck driver. I mean, these are real Americans, the truck drivers. Imagine driving a truck from the East Coast to the West Coast. You drop it off, then you come back again. What? These guys are incredible. The steel workers. The contractors, the carpenters, the electricians. These are the real Americans. But they're so busy. They don't have time to learn how to trade a stock, invest in a stock. But this is what you do here. All you do is just take advantage of this. You just join the gang, and then we have a stock video of the stocks we're engaged in. Give you an example. If you remember BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. Now that stock... We got into that stock. Give me a second here. Sorry. Let me kink it up. There we go. Okay. This stock dropped 38%. 38. Then we started to see the institutions coming in. Then we started to see all of a sudden it turned green. And it started to turn green on November 9th. Right here. See? Green. November 9th. If you're looking on your video. And this is all archived. What I'm doing right now is archived so you can see it. So it went from red to green. And it's been going up ever since. And today, it's up 23% since the first day it turned green. I am not suggesting every one of my gang members made 23%. Because the gang members get in at different times. Not every gang member gets in at the same time. But the neat thing is we point out, we pick these stocks that are like small businesses. We treat each stock as an individual business. And when they turn green, we are coaching you. You go to your video, it's like 60 seconds, not even that, 30 seconds. It tells you what you should do. We either tell you we're adding to it, or we're taking profits, or we aren't doing anything. Or we're turning mother's picture against the wall, and we're running like hell. That's it. It's that easy. You just do what we say. Try it. It works. We'll be right back with more stocks. 877-600-GANG. Sign up now. They're waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Bill Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
So right now, we're doing is I told my gang we're going to slowly start buying gold and gold mining stocks. Please join the gang right now, 877-600-GANG. Why don't you try it? Very low risk, big rewards.
Don't wait. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Join Phil's Gang today and follow Phil on the gold stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, our video, I'll be doing an update video. I do them all during the day, okay, on the stocks. And when you join the gang and you want to just follow the stocks we're engaged in, right now one of them is gold. AU is the symbol. Since November 13th, it's now up 9%. It's not too late to get in. It's up 9%. Again, I'm not suggesting every gang member need 9%, because again, it's like a little business. Each stock is treated like a profit center. And we coach you. So in other words, you have a coach 24 hours a day. You just go to your laptop or whatever you have, and you just go to the site, go to Phil's Gang, and say, okay, I'm following them in AU. What did they say to do about it today? And just do exactly what we said. Or you may be following us with Best Buy or Bed Bath & Beyond. and you just follow that. That's up 23%. Our Juniper is up 18%. These were all dog stocks, bad stocks that nobody wanted. And then we waited and then watched the money come in on my chart, and then we start buying it. But the beautiful thing is that you're going to get out in time. That's the biggest problem. Investors always lose money because nobody ever tells them to get out. Why? They don't make money when you get out. They make money by keeping you in because they get paid. These gangsters on Wall Street, your brokers, your planners get paid a lot of money as long as you stay in. The minute you pull your money out, they don't make money. They have no incentive to tell you, hey, we better get out now. We're up 23% in Bed Bath & Beyond. We better get out now, or let's take half the profit. No, they're not ever going to tell you to do that. Or we see the institutions coming in, they're starting to pull all kinds of money out. We better get out because it's going to collapse. They're not going to tell you that. Instead, they tell you to what? Cost average down. Just like you heard with Jim Cramer. You heard what he said about BZUN when this guy lost a bunch of money.
But I do think under 30, that stock is a buy. Okay?
So he's killing this guy. He's killing this guy. So join the gang. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG, where you can at least sleep at night. You're going to get out in time. And again, it's like you have a private coach 24 hours a day. Just go to your mobile device. You're at work. You're a trucker. You're an electrician. You're a carpenter. Just flip open your laptop and just go, okay, where are they now? Do it. All right, let's talk about what the biggest problem we have in this country is our debt. And that's why they may not pass this tax cut, because we're adding $1.4 trillion or $90 billion a year for the next 10 years. We can't meet that. We can't create enough jobs to create enough tax revenue that will cover the $90 billion. So we're going to have more tax debt. Today they're all excited about a 3.3% GDP. Wait a minute. Obama had 8 GDPs at 3%. You got to look at the annual GDP. We're never going to hit it. It's impossible. When you got not only the consumer, who is $16 trillion in debt, that's $137,000 per household. We also have corporate debt. Ever since they decided to screw the savers, to screw retirees and money in savings, and said, we know what we're going to do. We're going to screw them so we can give our CEOs money to do stock buybacks. We're going to go in and take their savings rate and drop it from $7 on every $100. We're going to drop it to 16 cents. That way we can afford to then drop interest rates, short-term rates, to near zero and give it to our CEOs to keep buying stocks so they can keep pushing the market up. Now, this was interesting. I have been saying over and over about stock buybacks. I said, given these CEOs, these large corporations, stock buybacks without mandating that they've got to use that savings to buy new equipment, new information technology, so that increases productivity, which increases wages. If they aren't willing to do that, then no way do they get a tax cut. Penalize them. Listen to this. Finally, somebody's listening.
So CEOs are telling us something very different than what we're hearing from the administration. In fact, they're telling us that for most part, if they get this tax break, they're going to do share buybacks. They're probably going to be significant share buybacks. Robert Broadway, chief executive of Amgen, said that earnings call that he's been actively returning capital, and he's going to continue to do that in the form of dividends and buybacks. Executives from Coca-Cola, from Pfizer, Cisco CFO, Mr. Cramer said, quote, we'll be able to get much more aggressive on share buyback after a tax cut.
There you go.
At a November 14 speech to the Wall Street Journal, CEO counseled by Trump's top economic advisor, Gary Cohn, the moderator asked business leaders in the audience to show hands if they had planned to reinvest these tax proceeds.
If the tax reform bill goes through, do you plan to increase investment, your company's investment, capital investment, just a show of hands, the tax reform goes through?
Why aren't the other hands up?
Few people responded. I think a couple hands went up.
No, they're not going to they're going to make these CEOs, they're going to save each company. When you break it down, each CEO will have $8 million extra in tax savings. They can either put in their pocket or invest it into new technology, into new machinery, into buildings that increase their productivity so that you can get a wage increase. What do you think they're going to do? They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to invest it because they're not mandated to. Listen.
Are share buybacks generally, are they going to increase wages?
Well, I don't think share buybacks would increase wages. The usual linkage would be investment in capital and equipment.
Yeah, share buybacks don't do anything. And in fact, share buybacks will increase the stock price. That's really the main reason for that. So if you have stock options, well, you're going to do really well. If you're a significant shareholder, you're going to do really well. But the person on the floor of the shop making the products, they're not going to see much of anything.
Stock buybacks do nothing for the economy. But boy, this stock market's going to roar. And if you're one of these people that have been saying, I have never come on this program and said and been enthusiastic about the stock market rallying big time and continuing to rally. I've always been negative. Then I finally told you, look, we can't be negative anymore. Now with Trump, he's going to do everything he can to just push this market higher. And what he's going, because he was the first president ever in history to take credit for the market, to own the market. No president has ever been that stupid. But he's not stupid. He knows that he's going to be the dealer in the casino because he put his own gangster from Wall Street into the chairmanship of the Federal Reserve, who's a banker who's going to do everything he possibly can to help Wall Street push the stock market up. Not you. He's not going to do anything for you or your job. But they're going to do everything to push that stock market up. That's what the Federal Reserve is going to do, this private company. And when this private company is controlled by 6 of the biggest banks, who out of the $18 trillion in assets that all the banks have, think about it, 6 banks control 65% of the 18 trillion, while 6,000 banks control 33%. They're going to do everything for the 6 banks, the biggest banks. This is crazy. So you've got to get back engaged into the stock market. And then they're going to do another QE. Now, what about the economy? Economy's done. When they start doing that, the economy is done. You're never going to get a pay raise. Are you kidding? Because you're going to be seeing the debt grow so high, you'll never mind that, you'll probably never get a job again. I'm not just saying that to give you fear. It's true. When you have debts, and the debt, you keep hearing 20 trillion, 20 trillion. That's another lie. If you add up all the promises that have been made for our spending obligation, including defense, and you Medicare, Medicaid, all of that, we're talking 210 trillion. That's the real fiscal gap. That's our true indebtedness. That means you're not going to grow this economy, but you're sure going to make a hell of a lot of money being in the stock market. The problem is 52% of the people in our country don't own a stock. Join 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
It's never too early to plan for the holidays, and this year, why not give the gift of comprehensive stock market investing knowledge with a Phil's Gang gift certificate? That's right. For only $39.95, you could give someone special on your holiday list the gift of the Phil's Gang membership. What a great idea. Giving someone complete access to all of Phil's material, including the daily live webinar class, alerts, Phil's recommendations, plus so much more. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And don't forget this number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. And I'm going to be doing my update on my video stocks, which are going to be BBBY, which is up 23% since November 9th. Our gold stock AU, up 9% since November 13th. Juniper, up 18% since November 14th. So, and we're also working right now with GE. I think GE is going to be another good one. Again, I'm not suggesting that every GAIN member made those gains. I'm not saying that. Some did, some made half, some made less. It depends on when they get in. And this doesn't mean because we made the 23 or the 9 or 18, we're going to make it on our brand new stocks. Doesn't mean that. I don't promise you anything other than this. You get the greatest service. You're going to be engaged in these stocks. It's our video stocks every day, every night right after the radio show. I do the video. I update them all during the day. You got a coach 24 hours a day. Just go to your mobile device. Say, okay, I bought Juniper or I bought AU. I'm following Juniper. Whatever one you decide to follow, just do exactly what we say. Exactly what we say. And look, sometimes we're going to have losses, but we keep those to a minimum. Because we don't tell you to stay in. We don't tell you to cost average down. And we track them. I mean, it's frustrating because, again, it's such an easy system for people who are working. and who know they wish they had some other income, little income. So check it out. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. All right, listen to this. Listen to this nonsense from Aunt B.
The U.S. economy has strengthened further this year. Moreover, the economic expansion is increasingly broad-based across sectors as well as across much of the global economy.
She's a liar. First of all, Aunt B, we're across all kinds of sectors. No, we're not. It was in finance. It was in tech. It was in oil. Come on. Global economy, are you kidding me? China has stopped buying from all the Central America countries. And as soon as those Central American countries start rolling over, because they're spoiled. That was their biggest customer. Most of their sales come from China. They stopped building buildings. And we're starting to see China's economy starting to go down. She doesn't tell you that. She's a liar.
Although asset valuations are high by historical standards, overall vulnerabilities in the financial sector appear moderate.
Moderate? Are you kidding? These banks had derivatives bigger than if you took all the debt in the world to put it together. These 6 banks that control the Federal Reserve, her boss, these 6 banks who control 65% of the $15 trillion in assets, have derivatives that nobody ever talks about. Trillions and trillions and trillions. They're broke, all these banks. If they did a true accounting using GAAP accounting rules, these banks are broke. But they always take the derivatives and put them off to the side, what they call off-balance sheet financing. What a knucklehead.
Although the economy and the jobs market are generally quite strong.
We're strong. They're all bartending jobs, waiter jobs, waitress jobs. They're not in manufacturing. They're not in construction. They're not in drilling. They're not in mining. What are you, nuts? Lie after lie after lie. You know, this GDP, by the way, 3.3%, let's put it in reality. Let's put it in real terms, I should say. GDP doesn't mean that the economy grew any bigger than it did the last quarter. It's an illusion. It's an illusion growth. That's what it is, just an illusion. The GDP next to the unemployment number we get the first Friday of every month. And remember what Trump said about that, how it was phony?
We're losing jobs. We have a negative GDP, gross national product, and our real unemployment rate's probably 21%.
Yeah, remember that, right? Now, no more. Now he's president.
In the past, the president has referred to particular job reports as phony or totally fiction. Does the president believe that this jobs report was accurate and a fair way to measure the economy?
Yeah, I talked to the president prior to this, and he said, to quote him very clearly, they may have been phony in the past, but it's very real now.
Yeah, right. Unbelievable. So the GDP, again, is one of the worst. It's just a terrible number. You can't depend on GDP. Next to the unemployment number and inflation, they're all lies, but this is one of the biggest lies. It is. GDP, okay, is so bad because what they do is they manipulate it to create an illusion of growth when the growth is not there. They manipulate it. And it's a statistical hallucination. GDP is how the government measures our economy, right? How it's growing. It's the total value of everything it produces. They add it all up. And all the people and the companies in the country, right? Obamacare is 18% of our GDP. That's $3.2 trillion. That's $9,990 a person. That's why they didn't get rid of it, because they knew it was 18% of GDP. They didn't want to disturb it. That's the only reason they didn't get it. That's the only reason why they didn't repeal it. The manipulation is terrible. The government, okay, they will do, the BLS, who controls this, will take components of the GDP, like exports, and puff it. See, there's 4 components to the GDP: consumption, investment, government spending, and exports. So they will take, and like last quarter, they will take, and it's so easy to manipulate the exports. And government spending is easy. Example, they always puff soybeans. We export 2.1 billion bushels of soybean. So what they do is manipulate how much soybeans they're exporting. It's a lie. They'll give us a fake number. Government spending. What they'll do is they'll push government spending and they'll lie to us and say, oh, and this is the easiest one, because they say, oh, government spending, this is a good thing. They try to take parking space in our heads that government spending grows the economy. It's a flat-out lie. But that's how they get the GDP up. So between soybeans and lying about government spending, it's a lie. It's hallucination. It's a fraud. Our GDP isn't more than 1.5% if you took all that fraud out. See, business spending is what grows the economy. When a CEO purchases new machinery and technology, increases production, increases wages, increases jobs, that's where you get it from, not from the stupid government spending. Government spending gives you nothing. Government spending when government spends, it kills you because they got to tax you before they spend. It's shifting money. It's redistributing money. They got to tax you or they got to borrow before they spend. It's not coming from a slush fund. It's not coming from a surplus like what Clinton had. I remember when Obama, when he was going to increase federal spending and going to grow the economy, and he increased federal spending by 11% to $3 trillion. Then he enacted another emergency spending. Remember $333 billion? Then he enacted another $105 billion in tax rebates. Give everybody a tax rebate. They'll go out and spend. Then they pushed the budget deficit. $455 billion. That means they spent $455 billion more than they took in. And that means you don't keep your job. That means you go to part-time. Every one of these policies that he put in, I just named, all this money, the $3 trillion, the $333 trillion, 105, it all failed. And then he doubles it. He doubles it, tries it again, even though it failed. What an idiot. So this massive spending they do. If you go back to 1930s, 1960s, 1970s, they've done all the same thing. They've all failed. It's a lie. They try to make you think it works. But it's not working. It doesn't work. The only time it works is if they do spending, but they have a surplus so they don't have to borrow or tax you to get the money to do the spending, like the highways. Like I explained to you, highway spending is the biggest joke. They're going to spend $1 billion on roads, create all these jobs. But where'd the $1 billion come from? It didn't come from the air. It didn't come from the trees. They had to get it somewhere. They had to pay for the asphalt, for the steel, for the bridges. What do? They go tax. They tax you. They tax another group. And that group that they tax, they lose their job. They either go borrow money or tax another group, and because of the borrowed money, the deficit goes up. These people go from a full-time to a part-time job. It's a lie. Highway spending, all you get from highways are potholes. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877